Dude, look at this.
Oh, alfalfa.
Got a little alfalfa, dude.
Dude, I fell for that the last time you did it. Thank you.
Alfalfa that.
Alfalfa for you.
Oh, fuck. Look at that, dude. Should I? Part of me wants to rock like a man bun.
Oh, dude, I think that actually would suck.
You just crushed me.
No, man. It's not you. It's the man bun as an entity.
But then I'd look like a samurai.
Sorry, mice keep running underneath my feet.
Whatever.
Not my fault.
We had a great podcast today.
Dude, I had so much fun. Did you?
I truly did. And I was a little tired when we started.
Yeah.
Then via drinking an energy drink this late at night, I became incredibly zooted. And that rode me, baby.
Dude, we be well spoken when I'm on such caffeine. So as you can tell, basically, you kind of don't talk to like this, and it's so smooth.
So basically, like if I'm talking twice, I can don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me while I'm talking. Dude, I had so much fun. Dude, you know what's so weird as well? I really love holding the microphone and sitting on a comfortable couch while doing the podcast. Now, I know it's not traditional, but God, it feels good. It feels way more conversational for me speaking with you, to be chilling and, you know?
Yeah, I gotta say, man, you're like the whole color palette you got going on. I dig it.
This is accidental, by the way.
That's so funny because you're wearing. There's 2 colors right now only. Wow.
A third dog shit.
There's dog shit. Oh fuck, man.
It's not dog shit, dude. I don't know what this is.
That looks like you fucking shit in the woods. You didn't have toilet paper and you thought, fuck it.
Well, I didn't have any toilet paper, man. How's this one?
Oh god. Oh my god. A third.
I'll tell you why that happened, dude, because when we go outside, we just go out bare feet in the streets.
Okay, you know what? We actually have to get it
trees
started.
and bees and bumblebees,
we should go
man.
into the podcast.
I'm trying to. Well, now when you're rolling, are you capturing my audio as a backup? Because you just never know.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Your gate's. Oh yeah. Okay. Great. Because your gate's.
My gate's
your
fine. Your gate's on. Because
no, my gate's not on.
100%. I promise you, because you're using Discord on a different person's computer and they don't have those settings. Oh,
It's
absolute
account wide.
fucking burn, dude. You just got wrecked.
Actually, I think
just
I'm about to burn
wrecked you, dude. Like,
you're overconfident with it right now because I think it's
my
account
God.
wide. I think it's account wide, bro.
No,
Let me
it's
check.
not, dude.
Let me check, dude.
You know for a fact that my settings are right because they've always been right and they've never changed.
You've always had a bad gate. You've always had a bad gate.
No.
Always.
A bad what?
Noise gate?
A bad what?
A bad what? What are the settings for those? Guys,
Oh man, we're in the podcast now.
I'm just trying to beat you.
This
Hello?
isn't starting off great.
James, are you here? Come on, man. If you didn't come at me like that, dude, I would have, sheathed the blade a little. Shaved my legs a little. I do have something I wanted to talk to you about. After, saying hi to everyone. Welcome back. I looked up to where there was no camera. Welcome back, everybody. You know what I mean?
Podcast.
All right, don't
episode 184.
I was saying no. Okay. Yep.
Of Beyond the Pine podcast. Honestly, one of the it's an award.
One of the only podcasts.
We're the only podcast
left.
So
you're forced to listen to it. Right. And
hey, so since we won an award for Sugar Pine 7, is this technically an award-winning podcast?
No. But maybe.
I think it could be argued. Like, we could put that on our resume.
Okay, let's try this then. Let's do a little
let's put it on our resume.
Okay, let's put it on our resume. Let's try a little exercise here. I'm going to be a hater.
Okay.
And you're going to be...
I'll be Kib.
you.
I'll be Kib.
Okay, yeah, you be Kib and I'll be a waiter. Okay, do you want some food? Nice.
No, I'm okay.
Okay, and you're trying to tell me what about your podcast?
Yeah, so basically I just want to say like I'm so fucking blazed right now and I honestly didn't
Right.
remember coming into the restaurant in the first place, but
Right.
now that I'm here, I'm thinking I'm going to have some fries.
Okay. I thought you came here to ask me a question. You said, "Sir, fuck the food. I just want to know about the I want you to know about my Yes, you in the back. What's up?
Did you see my
Your
new
hands up?
tattoo?
Oh, you got a new tattoo?
Yeah, it's
Oh, no,
it's a skater.
Okay, so but it's just skin.
So
That's all
I have
I'm
a
seeing.
podcast. Do you like podcasts? Dude,
I guess they're
honestly,
all right.
bro,
Yeah.
check this out. Hold on.
Check what out? You're just smoking. Okay. Okay.
I have a podcast. Everybody
Right.
loves my podcast.
Who does?
Everybody
Name
loves
one.
my podcast.
Name one person who likes your podcast.
Generier.
Generier? Generier. Dude, you just said fucking Generier.
And
That can't be a name.
bottom line, basically, I'm saying if I have my podcast was an award-winning podcast, would you watch it?
If I knew what you said, still no. I think. Do you have
All
a
right,
point to make, or just
that's it.
that was the question? If it was a
Scene.
no, you didn't, James. I know we've closed the scene now. I just need you to know you didn't accomplish what we intended to accomplish with that bit. So
Sorry, bro.
It
I
ended.
was method.
You were method, but you ended up just asking if we had an award-winning podcast, would you watch it?
Well, I wanted to know before I put it out there. I
Put the
wanted to
pedal to
know,
the metal,
like,
man.
what is it worth it for me to put in the effort? Would they even watch
Oh.
it one way or another?
Well, dick's out. Let's get fucking, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you this,
Anyways.
dude. It feels pretty good having a handheld for this episode. Just switching it up.
What?
A
Oh, a
handheld
mic, a handheld
microphone.
It feels pretty good getting a hand job, man.
Dude, it feels really good getting a hand job during this podcast. How about
Welcome,
airline
everybody.
food.
Episode 184.
We said welcome.
We said welcome already. I'm just running out of things to talk about.
James, the first 10 minutes, James is like, welcome, everybody.
Sorry, for some reason we had to record the podcast at midnight today.
It's not midnight. You can't hide behind that, man.
It's midnight and the sun's coming up soon, man.
It's 7:24 p.m. and I've got all the energy of a schoolgirl.
I woke up early, man. I got up at 10 today.
I have all the energy of a small tortoise right now, dude. A baby tortoise.
I have
They don't
the
have much.
energy of an unmedicated ADHD 5-year-old right now.
I have the fucking energy of Hurricane Katrina built up inside me.
And I'm going to unleash it.
And I'm going crazy on this bitch, dude. I really like holding a microphone during a podcast.
I'm sure. Yeah, I bet that's great, dude.
It feels awesome. It's not going to sound quite as good.
I hope that didn't like come off as condescending. It wasn't.
It
meant
did a
to.
little, but most of what you says does. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Most of what you said does.
You got like really like sad for a quick second, and then immediately started finding that funny. You're like, what the
I think
fuck?
I was probably just trying to process the words that you said.
Yeah, I mean, it's
So
tough, man.
you know, my processing faces.
Little highbrow for you.
That's how I look when I'm processing.
That wasn't the face you
Dude,
made.
cheers.
Oh, dude. To our
right
Mountain
here,
Dew.
we've got a bang energy.
fucking Mountain Dew game fuel. Let me tell you something about this. Is this our thumbnail?
Go ahead.
We sold out. Okay, let me tell you something about this. This is not a
Hey.
sponsor.
Go ahead.
But
tell me.
I just found it interesting because I bought one of these little fucking energy drinks, dude, that have the weirdest top on it. It's the plastic thing.
I've never.
And
once
when I
before
get
seen
one,
that
I
ever.
make. Okay, so you have to pop up this alien-looking thing and then slide it back, but you'd have no idea how to do it if you just grab them for the first time. I just opened it one time just went and broke the top off it. And that's what's gonna happen to you next time you want me to get you one.
I don't think I'm. Okay.
Where was I going with this? Oh, I was gonna say when you try these for the
Where
first
was I
time,
going
you're
with
like,
this?
Oh, I had a sick punchline, bro. No, there's no punchline. It's simply just about the sugar content in this fucking dumbass drink, dude. You'll drink it and you'll be like, oh, this easily has 400,000 grams of sugar in it. It only has 90. Hang on.
90 grams of sugar. What's
20.
the daily value?
No, 23 grams of sugar.
What's the daily value?
400.
400% daily value.
No, it's not. It's not. It's like it
I think
actually
that's still a good amount of
refuses.
sugar, man.
It's 47% of your daily sugar intake.
Okay.
Oh man,
So you have 2 of
23
those, and you still got room for a cookie.
dude. How? But dude, it has 90 calories total.
But dude, it has 900
So
calories.
you're gonna stay skinny, but you're gonna get diabetes, dude. You get
So
that
this one,
skinny diabetes.
I think that this Bang energy drink is honestly like I'm not sure about it because I've heard good things about it.
I'm
that
not
it's
really sure if
just
it's
like,
real or not.
if I'm holding anything, or is it because it's out of focus? It's really
or if this is a
blurry.
dream.
I've heard good things about this drink, that it's like a much, I don't know if healthier is the right word, but I'm gonna say healthy. It's much healthier than having like a Monster or a Red Bull or something.
Right.
It's got 0 carbs, 0 sugars, 0 calories, and 0 artificial colors. Plus, it's got vitamin C, vitamin B6.
Dude, this just seems like
It's got
the
vitamin
biggest-
B12.
the
It's got
biggest
niacin,
bullshit
dude.
ad.
It's got niacin. And
It's
it
got
has
anthrax.
fucking L-theanine in it, dude. You know what L-theanine does?
Yeah, like Dumbo,
No, dude, you're thinking of Dumbo.
the elephant.
L-theanine, man, it relaxes your amygdala.
Yeah, that's a
reduces
character in
stress
Lord of
and
the
anger.
Rings, dude.
Yeah, that's the guy who killed the old lord.
That's the guy who killed the old man in Lord of the Rings and Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, dude, that was the guy in Fellowship of the Ring who's the gate master who gets crushed behind the big fucking wooden door at the beginning.
Dude, that's the fucking guy who rides Falcor to the fucking towers of the 2 towers in Lord of the Rings and makes the fat kid.
And makes the fat kid cry.
I tried to go into Lord of the Flies by the end of that.
Yeah, that's the guy who fucking rides the eagle to the 2 towers. He lands on top of Isengard. He makes the fucking Isengorg. Makes the fucking fat kid jump off.
Jump, idiot.
Jump,
Okay.
idiot. Avada Kedavra.
Harry's not fat.
Harry's not fat. He's slender.
He is slender, man. He's
Dude,
slender.
can we just
No.
all right. But what was I gonna say about this? So the first time I
Oh,
ever drank one of
please.
these.
We got past it, man.
No,
We
bro,
just
I'm really into this,
flawlessly-
man. I'm really
really
into this
breezed
right
through
now,
it,
dude.
No, but
I'm
seriously,
gonna
there's
tell
only
you this, kid, the first time I've ever had one, what happened to me.
Actually, I'm so down to talk about the first times we ever had energy drinks.
Okay, I can actually tell you the first time I had a Monster too, and I'll tell you about it after this.
But is it a big snore? Dude, just really blatantly,
fuck.
candidly asking, is this story going to be a big bore?
Fuck, am I gonna love it or hate it? Somewhere in between? Fuck. So, first time I had this was on set in December. And it
What
was like
month?
9 o'clock. It was December. It was like 9 o'clock at night. And there was no fucking coffee because the craft services sucked ass. And so Marcus.
Sorry. Dude, I was just thinking about this as the first time you ever had an energy drink, and you're talking about living at home as a 14-year-old, as referring to your food as the craft services. And
Dude,
there's
and
so
Crafty
shitty-ass
fucking sucked, man. I didn't even have any good Rice
Dude.
Krispies.
Yeah, there's no crafty, man. It's fucking blows. Okay, go ahead. That was just so funny.
So we made a run to the liquor store and got some of these. And I drank it, and I was just like, whoa. Like, I'm fucking zooted right now, but I'm clean. I'm clean, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I
that's
feel
how-
this clean fucking high right now. Kind of similar to what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
I actually do get you, except for after drinking one of these, I feel like a dirty energy. Like
Yeah,
you just
'cause
had
it's sugar.
Like you
This one
just
has
had
zero sugar, dude.
47% of your daily sugar in one drink dirty, but also 90 milligrams of caffeine. So now I'm
Okay,
feeling
that has
on
90
top of the
milligrams of
world.
caffeine. You know how much caffeine this has, dude?
160, 130.
300.
Dude, no wonder you're feeling like you're about to implode.
Oh,
You're
I feel
creating a-
great right now.
Dude, you're creating a dark hole. You're putting a dark hole by another dark hole, creating a what's it called?
creating ass to ass.
No, what's that thing called when there's a black hole next to a black hole and they're not touching but they're so close that you can actually travel through time? What's that called? I'm serious, man.
What's it called when people? What's it called when people do that?
What's it called when
okay, I think I'm gonna say the two words.
You know when
that
you
I
go
think
back
you're
in
thinking
time?
of Event Horizon.
Event Horizon.
Okay, that's not what that is.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not two black holes. The Event Horizon is where
The edge of the
you
fucking
constantly are slowing and slowing and slowing and slowing and slowing exponentially to the point where you never reach the singularity of the black hole, which is past the event horizon. So if the
past the event horizon. So what is the event horizon? Not about that. Not about that.
not about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that. Let's Google it because I'm not so sure.
No, that's it. We figured it out, man.
I know.
You were like so close. You were on the track. You brought in two black holes for some reason. It's just one.
I just don't believe you. You didn't say it confidently enough. Normally, you're like
How?
very well. It was weird, man.
You want me to try again?
You were super weird about it. Yeah. let me Google Event Horizon. Event Horizon.
You're gonna
In
find
astrophysics, an event horizon is a boundary beyond which events cannot. Okay, basically, James was wrong, and everyone knows it. No, you're right. It's a boundary.
Yeah, it's the boundary between the outside of the black hole and the singularity, which is inside.
Right.
You cannot observe the singularity of a black hole.
Boundary. Why
Yeah.
are we moving our mouths and words just come out? Boundaries.
Words are just noises, man. Words are just noises.
Just watched
Isn't that
Year
crazy?
One.
I love year one.
Do you remember when he does that? He feels enlightened. He's like, and what is it? What's this crazy? It's just crazy, man. It's so good. That movie's
Yeah?
so good.
Well, Emma Bargasi's a liar.
Yeah. Well, Emma Bargasi's a liar. And they also did that liar thing, but they did it differently. But for some reason, my memory thought that they did that exact cadence twice in the movie with two different characters. One of them being Cain. Was it Abel? Who killed who? Abel killed Cain.
Cain killed Abel.
Cain did it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still being booked for it. But
Yeah.
it's when he talks about his sister being a fucking lying bitch or something. He's like, well, she's a lying bitch. So, remember?
Right on, man. Right on.
You laughed before, and then you didn't laugh after the punchline.
Because you asked me if I remembered, as if the laugh
Hey, man,
didn't like
get with it.
note that I remembered.
Spell note.
Huge thank you to our sponsor, Gabby, for sponsoring this episode of Beyond the Pine. We're all looking for ways to save money, right? Especially now. So let me ask you this. How'd you like to keep an extra $961 a year in your pocket? That's how much Gabby customers save per year on average on car and home insurance. So that's why I recommend the next time you go shopping for insurance, use Gabby. You just have to link your current insurance account, and in just minutes, you'll be able to see quotes for the exact same coverage you currently have. Like I mentioned earlier, Gabby customers save $961 per year on average, and I bet that'd be nice to have in your pocket. Every year. Every single year, you can have that extra money. It's fantastic. If they can't find you savings like they did for everyone else, they'll let you know so you can relax knowing that you have the best coverage possible. And they'll never sell your info, so no annoying spam or robot calls. You're probably overpaying on car and home insurance. See how much Gabby can save you. It's totally free to check and there's no obligation. Go to Gabby.com/pine. That's GABI.com/pine. Gabby.com/pine. Thank you so much, Gabby, for sponsoring this episode. And if you're in the market for new car insurance or home insurance, check out Gabby and see if you're already getting the best rate that you can, or if you could possibly save an average of $961 a year. So check them out. Thank you, and back to the show. What's up with this energy, man? I feel like we're fucking flirting.
We are fucking flirting. I like it, man. We're feeling silly. You're tired, silly? I'm awake, silly.
No, I'm like tired but zooted off a fucking bang. Silly, which feels great. Because I'm actually able to get really into inner conversation. Like, bring up any topic right now, and we can get really into it. Anything.
Oh,
First thing that comes to your brain.
absolutely. Poop.
Oh, fuck.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Okay.
Go again.
First thing that
Say
comes
it.
to your brain, starting now.
Brain. pasta. Those are boring topics. First thing that comes to your brain. 2, 3,
Skeletons.
4, 5. Oh, fuck. No one knows about those. Next one.
Oh, fuck, those aren't real.
Oh, let's talk about something interesting.
I went to Joshua Tree this weekend.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Tell
it
me
was so
about it.
cool. Okay,
You do
so
ayahuasca?
yeah. No, bro, that would have been fucking crazy.
Yeah. Would you ever do ayahuasca?
No.
Too scared?
Would you? Yeah, it's very scary.
Fuck no. I would
It's the
never.
most powerful psychedelic on earth, man.
Have you seen any documentaries about that? I feel like I saw something where
Yeah.
they like put them in a sweat tent and stuff, and they just trip and throw
Oh wait,
up,
did you
right?
watch Down to Earth? The
Maybe
show
that might have
with
been
Zac Efron and Darren Olian.
Oh, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
that episode. Yeah, I don't think that was. It might have been ayahuasca, but I feel like it was different than like straight up ayahuasca. I feel like it was like a blend of maybe like a little bit of ayahuasca
Yeah.
and then other like
Yeah.
medicinal herbs. So it wasn't just like a full on trip.
Yeah, I mean they couldn't
but-
kill fucking Zac
Efron
man.
on camera. Dude, he has a bad
Literally.
trip, rips his own face off on camera.
Dude, on the show. Oh God, Zach did it again.
Are you rolling?
He-
I'm rolling.
He did it again, dude.
Oh,
Okay, so tell me about Joshua Tree, dude.
it was sick, man. It was so cool. So we went for our 8-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
We rented this van from this company called Vancraft that renovates Sprinter vans and turns them into like,
cool.
little mobile homes and stuff. So it was sick, dude. It was decked out. It was like, it had a good, I think probably, I'm not sure how big the bed was. It was a good, decent size, and it was way more comfortable than I thought it was going to be. But like in the back side is where the bed is, and then there's cabinets and a little stove that's hooked up to like a little propane tank, so we could straight up like cook stuff. There's a fridge, a sink, a porta potty, like a straight up fucking thing in like a pouch.
In a
but
pouch.
Well, it came in a pouch.
So you
but
could take
was,
it
like,
home
full-
with you,
Yeah, so
like a
you know,
takeout bag.
Exactly. Doggy do to go.
Yeah, doggy bag for shit.
So totally solar powered. On top of that, solar panels. It was sick. So we picked it up in Oceanside and drove out to Joshua Tree. And so right outside of the park, there's this area called the BLM, or the Bureau
That was a movement.
of Land Management. I know, right? Bureau of Land Management. And it's basically like this huge like area of land that is federally owned, and you can just like park anywhere on it and camp.
Oh, I talked about that with your friend who does that with his bus.
With Jackson?
Is that who told you about that?
No. Actually, no, he didn't tell us about it. We already knew about it, but we did talk to him about it. We hung out the other day.
Yeah, he was talking about how he would go do that all the time. There's a whole community there, and they teach each other how to live there and how to live out of homes, because it's a whole community of people
Yeah.
that live in mobile homes and stuff.
Dude, Jackson's all about that van
Yeah.
life, man.
He
He's
fucking
legit.
loves
So-
vans.
Yeah, my buddy Jackson, he renovated a small school bus and turned it into like a motorhome, and it's so
Yeah.
sick. It's like decked out, like
It's so dope.
dope lights, like, and it's a really good size too, because it's like one of the shorter school buses, so there's a good amount of room in there after it's
Right.
all like renovated. And they just like take it everywhere, man.
Yeah,
We
it's
shot
so
with it. I
dope.
told you, right?
Mm-hmm.
We ended up shooting with it. Was it last week before? Yeah, it was fucking sick.
Oh yeah. We talked about it on the podcast, and you put
Yeah.
some smoke in it, and you guys put a couple dogs in there and called it a day.
Put a couple dogs in there, kept the windows up, turned up the heat, you know.
So what'd you do in Joshua Tree?
So yeah, we got to Joshua Tree, got to the BLM, and dude, it was fucking beautiful. We were.
Was there
so
like
it's-
redwoods and stuff, or like what
No,
kind
no,
of
no, it's the desert.
landscape?
It's the
is it?
desert.
Oh, of course, yeah, Joshua Tree. I've been
Was
there.
it like snowing?
I've stayed in Joshua Tree.
Actually,
in a
there
trailer.
was fucking snow. Which is
No,
the
there
craziest thing ever.
wasn't.
There was a little bit of snow. I can show you a picture and prove it.
Yeah, right, dude. My fucking
Don't call my
fickle,
bluff.
my fickle head, dude.
So we got there. It was like the majority of the area is this massive dry lake bed that you just drive out onto and park anywhere and set up camp. And there's like a decent amount of people there, but it's so big that like you're not near anyone. So we had like a good amount
And
of
you
privacy.
want to be, just in case.
You want to be right up next to someone. I mean, dude,
You want vehicles touching.
trust me. I mean, in the middle of fucking night, you're literally out there in the wilderness. Like any fucking desert nomad freak meth head could come up and like break into your fucking van.
Bury yourselves now.
Marry me.
Bury me in snow or else.
So we got out there, made some dinner, and the sky, dude. Oh my God. At night.
Yeah, I know.
Like the most stars I've ever seen.
It's wild.
It's incredible. It's
wait till I take you to
fucking
Canada
incredible.
sometime, dude. You'll be like, Joshua Tree? More like stupid bitch tree.
I don't know. They might be comparable because it's just a place with no light pollution.
As someone who's been to both, I would say they're comparable. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it?
So yeah, the first night we just kind of chilled. Then we the next day we went to the park. Well, we got some really good breakfast. A little place called Crossroads Cafe.
I think I've been to Crossroads Cafe.
Really? It's like right on that main street.
Yeah, it's like there's only so many places to eat, and it was great. Yeah.
It was amazing, yeah. So we went there, got
Yeah,
some breakfast, went to
yeah.
a farmer's market. It was really sweet. I bought Lauren a ring. Not a wedding ring. Just a normal
lollipop
ring.
The gumdrop rings.
It's the kind of ring that sometimes you really want to try to eat it because it looks good, but you're actually technically not supposed to eat it.
Technically speaking, for sure.
Technically speaking.
Technically speaking, for sure. What
we went
else?
into the park, which is like probably like 10 miles south of where the little town is. But when we were getting like, we were on the one like road to go into the gate, and it was like the longest fucking line of traffic and cars. And it took us like 45 minutes to get from point A to point B. Just in this
Disappointing.
line of cars. It's because like at the gate, they charge you for your pass, right? Then 3 cars before we got to the gate,
Blew
they
up.
stopped. The fucking park rangers were bombed. It
So
was like
unexpected.
so unexpectedly. So once we got like 3 cars away from the gate, they closed up the thing and weren't charging people anymore. So we waited all that time for them to just like close and not charge people, so that we went right in. Dude, it was fucking beautiful in there. It was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been.
Yeah,
Such a diverse
culture, background.
amount of
flavor.
foliage and landscape.
Yeah.
What did you say?
A bunch of words that were obviously not what you were going to describe it as. Flavor.
Flavor.
There's I think it's on the way or near Joshua Tree, but there's this old western town somewhere out there.
Pioneer Town.
Pioneer Town.
Yeah, we went there.
Amazing. Did you get the barbecue?
Yes.
They have
the ribs. Do you get the ribs?
Yeah. Of course, dude, and
dude.
the guac and chips there,
I didn't
best
have
I've had.
But
You missed out.
Fuck,
Man.
you
gotta go back.
fucking ruined the trip, man.
Oh, dude, you just ruined this trip for me.
Dude, you know what's funny is I know you don't believe me, but you are a little bit behind. Like there's a delay, so like when I say something, it's like maybe a second before you.
It's
hear
likely
it.
just because Wi-Fi.
Right, but it's funny because I'll like make a joke or try to say something funny, and then there's like a pause. And
That's
then
exactly
you
how I
laugh.
feel, dude. That's happened 3 times, and I'm just like, tough crowd today.
Okay, well that's good. We're on the same page. I think
Yeah.
it's good that we put that out there.
Yeah,
You know.
because the people are like, man, these guys are they're feeling very self-conscious, both of them, for some reason.
Dude, like, was there like weird tension between James and Kib on this
Dude,
last episode?
that's the funniest thing. Dude. I mean, no one's ever really thought that about us.
Yeah, you and me, we never have tension.
Right. For the comments.
So we got into the park. We did this cool hike. It's called Lost Horse Trail, and there's like an old abandoned mine out there.
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't.
I don't think I've heard of that. I don't know.
Dude, it was so much longer than we expected. Like we weren't trying to do a super long hike, but so we did it and we're hiking for like an hour.
Yeah.
And we come like around this bend and then we see the mine on another fucking mountain so far away.
Oh no.
And we were like, oh fuck, are you kidding me? Turns out it was like
that's brutal.
It was like 2 miles. Like it wasn't even that far.
But 2 miles up and down the Joshua
it was like
Tree
550
mountains.
feet
1,000
of
miles,
elevation.
yeah.
It was.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it was
that's
a lot.
enough.
Yeah, that's enough. That's like 50
That's
flights of
enough.
stairs. So
I couldn't do
we did
one.
that trail, came back, then we hit the road, went back to Pioneer Town, got
Pioneer
some
Town.
din, had a drink.
It's the best.
got
You
the
go in, you
ribs.
go in on the way up, and you go in on the way out. It's like the mwah on the way in and the mwah on the way out.
Yeah, well, we went
That's a kiss, a
right in the
chef's
middle,
kiss.
almost directly in the middle of our time.
Okay. Well, you fucked it, man.
Oh, yeah. So we got our food, went back to the BLM, found our fucking spot, posted up, had some din. Stared up at the
What's that?
stars. The stars.
There's so many stars in the sky tonight.
But it was nice, man. It was very relaxing, and it was nice to just get away and like, you know, not be around the stress and hustle bustle of everything.
Yeah, I feel that. I literally need to be in the forest. Likely, my soul probably needs it like once a week, but I don't do it once a week. I probably get it like once a month,
I'm like,
maybe.
How would you
Get out of the
once
house.
a week? Like, where's the closest forest?
Yeah,
Big
I mean, well, there's like parks and stuff that like still feel like that up in the hills and stuff. That like I have a couple parks that I love that totally make me feel like there's pine trees and like it's no one's there. There's just grass and stuff, and it's calm and beautiful. Like I've got my little spots, and don't try to fucking find my spots, idiots.
Talking to
James, yeah,
There, that's
James is.
better.
Yeah, that's better. That looks really good. All right, that's better.
Dude, I'm gonna get some Philips Hue lights and
Oh,
Philips
yeah.
Hues. But there's like these cool ones that are like this big, and they're like these little light panel things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna get a few of those.
Light
Color up my fucking
panels.
setup. Yeah, they're like
Yeah.
these little things like this big, where like one side is the light.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah. Because do you have lights right now, or you have a ring light, right?
I have a ring light and I have my little aperture light.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah,
fucking
true.
little
Yeah,
bit of
because I
scrap.
already had lamps. It was nice to put them in the lamps because I could use them as lamps and I put them all in my room. So I have like the ceiling fan bulbs all have hues and stuff like that too. So you can just vibe out your whole room. In the morning,
Yeah.
the setting of concentrate, it's the best. You know?
Yeah, well,
Um
these lights. So I used to have like string lights up here on this side of the wall, but those have been burnt out honestly for like 6 or 7 months. And then
Oh, yeah.
my fucking chili pepper lights burnt out, dude.
Oh, not the chili pepper lights.
I stole those from SourceFed.
Oh. And you just
Oh,
admitted it.
Damn it.
Bring them back, man.
No, well, it was like when we were, it was clear. They were clearing
When we
out
were
everything.
young.
And they were like, take whatever you want.
Yeah.
And so I
And
did.
Steve took the big gun. Whatever happened to that
Yeah.
big gun?
Oh, it's probably fucked.
Oh, it's probably just fucked somewhere.
I mean, there's probably left in the office, man.
Mm.
Along with everything else.
Dude, everything Steve owned, he left in the office to be
That
Just
whole cage.
reclaimed.
We had like a huge fucking production cage, man, with all that gear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait,
Like,
all that gear was left there too?
I haven't thought about everything. Well, I don't know exactly what Steve took. I don't even think he knows what he took.
He has no idea.
We had so much shit in that office. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I mean, I took all my shit.
Me too.
Every last drop. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't.
And if
leave
I
any
had
of my
known
shit.
Steve wasn't going to take his shit, I would have took his shit too.
I would have taken everything,
I would have
would've
taken,
taken
it all.
all of it, man, and sold
I would have
it.
taken his life. I would have taken it.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I mean? If I knew he was going to leave it there, I would have
Oh,
taken
dude,
it.
how easy would it be to crack fucking Steve's neck, break his goddamn neck?
Oh, dude, to kill Steve, no problems.
Here's the thing: the only thing
No
that Steve has
worries,
is his,
you know
is
what I
his
mean?
speed. So you get him in a close room, lock the door. He
Here's
ain't
the
going
thing.
nowhere.
It ain't real speed. I'll tell you this.
He's got bursts. He's got bursts.
But I'll tell you, but that's because of his length.
Well, yeah.
And the the length of the calf and the length of the thigh are wildly alien.
Or equilateral.
They're wildly alien. And
well,
so
his thigh is this big, dude. You can't put it on the screen.
Yeah, and he springs when he runs. So he doesn't know he's doing it.
And he sings when he runs.
He has no idea he's running fast when he's doing it. He thinks he's just, because arms move very slowly because he's just like walking to the fridge, but he'll just be like, dude,
Gust of
he's got
wind.
no idea. So I think under true duress, it wouldn't work. I think he'd be so panicked and scared he wouldn't know what to do, and he'd just boom into a wall,
No.
like if Flash couldn't control it, and just ran into walls and shit.
Holy shit, dude. He gets so nervous and scared that he gets up, but his body just starts running at full speed and he has no direction and he just runs to a wall. Oh my God.
Like smashing through fucking drywall. Yeah. Good time.
But yeah, so bottom line is I think it'd be really easy to kill Steve.
I've thought about it.
And I don't want to, but I
speak
might
for
have
yourself.
to someday.
I'm just
You know?
kidding. But I have thought about it.
It's kind of like how the Justice League, Batman, he had a fail-safe for every single hero in the Justice League, how he had to kill them. He had a kryptonite bullet. He had a fucking gun for everyone else.
Okay, so other people do that too then. That makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
because
how would
that's
you
what
kill
I
me?
do. I know how
would
I'd
you
kill
kill
you.
me?
I know how I'd kill Steve. And God knows I know how I'd kill myself.
How would you kill me?
Hang on,
about it.
really quick. When we both said myself, did you hear me say myself before you said myself or after you said it?
Well, because of the delay,
That's what I'm wondering.
it actually it happened at the same time.
Okay, so there's about a full beat, like that much delay.
So
that
did I
ruins-
say it? Did it pick up like way later for you?
It was like myself.
For me, it was like myself.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was sick.
So
for me, dude.
basically-
it was sick for me,
It was sick for
and
me,
everybody
man.
else is gonna pick up on that.
Drop it. Just drop it, man.
Move on.
Moving on. So, anyways, you
okay,
wanna know
let's
how I'd
get
kill
into it.
you?
I want to know how you would kill me.
Easily, first of all.
Okay, we can bet after, but I want to hear like the real way.
You want to make a bet if I could kill you or not?
No, that's not even what I said.
Okay. I thought that's where you're going with that, man. Okay. So I've been thinking about this forever. Hang on. This is what I would do. I'd go back in time to when you
No
were
time
really
travel.
sad.
No
What?
time travel.
Why no
That's
time
cheap.
travel?
Because that's when I was really sad.
Yeah, I'm not going back to when you were.
No, dude, just like in a situation, how would you
Okay.
kill me? No time travel. You obey the
Well,
laws of physics.
Okay. Do I have a timeline?
Realistically,
Do I have a timeline?
that depends on what you're gonna say, man.
Doesn't it?
I would wait for you to die of old age.
And then I'd kill you. No. So what I would do, dude, easily, you know what I mean? I'd invite you over. My house would be super weird. You know what I mean? All the lights are off. And I'd say, don't come in. And then you would naturally think I was joking. You come into my house. Uh-oh. You're trespassing, bitch. Now I scream bloody murder. You laugh still, thinking I'm so joking. But realistically, I'm so serious. Then I grab a lamp. I smash my face into it. Uh-oh, I'm being attacked by my intruder, who I did say don't come into. I've already screamed. I said
my
don't
God.
come in. And now I've beaten, bruised, and battered myself. Meat and batter slatter. Then I put my hand into the disposal of the sink. I turn it on. I'm bleeding out. My fingers are just completely mishmash and mangled. Then I go outside. Whistle. Guess what for? Wrong. The neighbor's dog. He smells blood. He eats it. The dog comes, eats me alive. Then At the last minute, as the dog's eating me and killing me, I grab up my phone. I make a video and go, James Andrews, why did you kill me? Then I tweet it out, dude. And then you get arrested and put on the electric chair.
Fuck, man.
That's how I would do it, dude.
So the
Easily.
execution was a little poor, but I think the idea of you framing me
I could have just said
is
that.
so
right?
funny. I thought that you were gonna like be like, you know, you beat the shit out of yourself, you put your hand in the disposal, and you call the cops, and the cops come and they end up killing me. Like you get the cops to kill me.
I frame you for my murder.
Mm-hmm.
I frame you for my murder, and then they put you on the electric chair.
Does
And you
California
suffer.
have the death penalty?
Let's say they do. Then what?
Let's say they do.
Let's say they do. Then what?
All right, hold
dude.
on, let me look that up.
I
Does
don't think they do.
California- Oh, the first thing I literally typed, does California first thing have the death penalty?
How many people are doing such bad shit that they're Googling, oh shit, are they going
Fuck,
to kill
is
me?
California going to kill me? Capital punishment is a legal penalty in the U.S. state of California. As of March
What?
2019, further executions are halted by an official moratorium ordered by Governor Gavin Newsom.
I don't have enough
So yeah,
knowledge to know what I think about the death penalty, man.
that's a tough one.
It's a tough one, right? It's like an eye for an eye makes the whole world come.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Third eye blind? You know what I mean?
it's that's a tough thing to talk about and figure out because I
Yeah.
feel like
Pass.
yeah.
No, just for me. Because
Yeah.
I remember thinking when I was younger, much younger, I go, if you intentionally kill someone, you deserve to die. I don't think that now. But I remember thinking that when I was young. You know what I mean? And now I
Yeah.
go, it's way more complicated than that, than to
Yeah.
simply have an opinion like that. You know?
Because I mean, what that goes down to, I think, like the core argument is that is the prison system meant to punish or rehabilitate, right?
Yeah,
Because
right.
if it's punishment, then the death penalty happens.
Then
you
off
kill,
with their
you get
clip.
killed.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. But if it's about rehabilitation, then you want somebody to have the chance to change for the better, even if
Right.
it's life in prison. If they,
Right.
and there's no way to know for sure, but if they truly have a change of heart or something, I don't know if that's even, you know, if that matters
And then
enough
there's-
because
yeah.
they're a murderer. But I don't know. That's an interesting thing to talk about.
right. Yeah, let us know in the comments down below if you think James should do on the electric chair.
Well, they wouldn't fucking shock me, dude. They'd lethally inject me.
No, I'd make sure of it.
You left it in your will. Make James
It's
die
in my
by
will.
electric.
I want a G&E to hook James up in a really special way. Light him up like a Christmas tree.
You
know?
want me to, like, you set the whole thing up where I get off for the crime and I just go carry on my life, but
Right.
you already have a plan that on like a movie I'm working on in the electrical department.
I link up
gaffer's
with
in on
James
it,
Camera.
That,
Yeah,
that
James-
James Camera.
Dude, while you were talking, your voice was louder than mine, so my brain stopped saying that in the middle of saying James Cameron.
100%, man.
That was the weirdest thing.
That was fucking crazy. What I was going to say is you have the person, the gaffer, fucking fuck with the wires or some shit so that when I
Yeah.
plug something in,
Pop, pop goes the weasel, dude. Little
Yeah.
weasel James dead.
yeah.
I love the
That's
delay
sick, dude.
because I'm laughing at the appropriate time to laugh that would actually make you feel validation from the thing that you've said, but you're like,
But it's already been like a long
The
enough
beat
half
passed.
a second.
I know.
For me to like already be like, well, that didn't hit.
I know. Everything's hitting. That's the funny
Oh
part.
fuck.
Barely.
Man, honestly, great idea for me to drink
for the
this
for
bullshit.
the podcast to do a podcast or
Great,
I agree.
Dude, I'm so glad we started this podcast.
yeah. Thank you, Mountain Dew, for I do like it. I like it.
Well, real quick, actually, before I fucking have to take this quick piss, I just
We
want
do
to
'em after.
say huge thank you to our sponsor, BetterHelp.
Better help.
Today's episode of Beyond the Pine is brought to you by our sponsor, BetterHelp Online Therapy. There's kind of a misunderstanding about what therapy is. It can really be whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be just sitting around talking about your feelings, but most of the time, if it is that, it's a lot more freeing than you might expect. Ever since I decided to start therapy a couple years ago, I found myself feeling a lot more open with my feelings. It's been a lot easier to express and communicate and articulate, what I'm feeling and thinking. And also, I don't have to just keep all those thoughts and feelings bottled up inside my head anymore. I can get them out in a good, safe place and know that I'm not going to be receiving any judgment on the other end. It's one of the best decisions I ever made, and I implore you to do the same because everybody can benefit from therapy. Just having that place to speak your mind, get your feelings out, and not feel like you're going to be judged or looked at differently for whatever feeling you have. And also, I really do suggest that anyone and everyone should be getting therapy because it helps you realize that when everyone is struggling with something, then there's no more shame. And you don't have to tell everyone your personal business, but you can talk to your therapist about it privately. It helps just kind of in your relationships too, whether you like to vent out your problems or not, or you're more private with them, having a therapist allows you to have that person that you can kind of unload all that onto, and they can take it and help you with advice or just be there to listen. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can start communicating with your therapist in under 48 hours. Join the millions of people who are seeing what therapy is really about. It's always a good time to invest in yourself because you are your greatest asset. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Beyond the Pine listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/pine. That's BETTERHELP.com/pine. Thank you so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring this episode and, giving this resource to people that might find it difficult to do in-person therapy or even find the right therapist. Definitely check them out, guys. It's always a good idea to take care of your mental health. And back to the show. Just standing up to go pee, I realized how fucking wired I am off this drink. I need to stop drinking it. Oh, really? I still have like a third of it left. I have to stop.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the equivalent of like almost 4 coffees.
Yeah, it's so much, and that's fucked. Like
It's about 4 coffees.
Wow, that just took a quick fucking 180, man. I was having the best time ever on it, and I was like, man, I feel so alive. And then the second that I wasn't stimulated by something, where I was just standing there peeing, I was like, oh fuck, I'm way too wired right now,
dude. Just wired. Dude, I love caffeine though.
Well, no shit.
I haven't felt even this caffeinated in a long time. I don't know why. I guess I'll have a Red Bull, but I'll use it so much.
Yeah.
Like if I have a Red Bull on stream, even 2 in a stream, I think I'm going so fast that I'm using it as my body's getting it almost. I'm sure that's not possible.
That's not how it works.
But I certainly don't feel like too caffeinated, or I don't even really notice it. And by the end of the podcast or the stream, I'll be like, yep, time for bed. You know what I mean? Whereas like right now, I fucking feel it.
I feel it too. I can't wait to keep
you know what I mean?
7 Days to Die after this, dude. I got back into it. I love that game. Woo! I love that game.
Yes,
dude.
you do. Yes, he does.
I just went through my first
Yes,
horde night.
he does.
Fucking wrecked all those dumbass bitch zombies, man.
I just am worried that game's not fun.
I don't know why you think that.
We have different tastes in games.
Simply.
In certain ways. You know what I mean? In like the ones that we just invest and lose ourselves in. You know?
I just like it because it's like
But
kind of
I
peaceful
think-
at the same time, even though it's like stressful because they're zombies and they can fucking overwhelm you very quickly.
They can murk you,
like,
yeah.
80% of the time you're doing other things, you know, you're exploring, you're fucking looting, you're crafting shit, you're building your base, like you're doing kind of like peaceful things that are fun. And then like the payoff is every 7 days there's like a massive fucking horde that attack you in the middle of the night, and it's the blood moon, so it's like red sky, and it's crazy.
At night, Sailor's Delight.
Yeah. So get this. Last week I was going on a run with Steve, and he was like, dude, should we play 7 Days to Die again? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm fucking down. And then so I finally just downloaded it, and he's the fucking bitch isn't playing with me.
He won't play with you, or he's not playing at all?
He's playing, but he won't play with me. No, he's like really into Valorant now.
I know, he's been into Valorant for a little hot minute now. And it's a really fun game. It's just like CSGO, where you play and you're having a great time when you first start, and then you get a little bit better and you start playing against people who are good, and then it only is a bad time. Then you're just having a bad time. Unless you're playing with like friends who are carrying you and you're actually like winning even if you're doing bad. Like you just end up having a bad time. You spend 60 minutes playing a game to lose it and then be like, you just leave pissed. You're just like, I fucking don't have time to play another fucking
Fortnite,
game.
Dude. We're like, you're
addicted. But Fortnite's a little easier.
Yeah, it's like you're addicted to it, the possibility of doing well, you know? And so you keep fucking trying, but you keep not doing well. I don't even know if he's good or not.
Right.
I played that game like a few times. It was really fun.
Yeah, I think he's probably gotten pretty good.
Yeah, Steve's a freak at games.
Yeah, he was good at CSGO. I was pretty good. He was better than me. I think I wasn't considered good. I remember thinking we were considered good, but really the rankings that were above us were like professionals, and we were just like good for people who just want to play. Like the second AK2 or something.
I don't know what that is.
It was the rank AK2 or Gold Nova. I don't know. I just remember the names back in the day. I kind of miss CSGO, dude. Whatever happened to CSGO?
Isn't it free? Dude, I'd be down to play CSGO. Nah, I wouldn't.
Is. Don't say that, man. Dude, I shot a music video for a pretty cool artist.
Sick.
I DP'd it. Yeah. It was fun. This band called Arrested
Development.
Arrested Development, yeah. And you know.
Wow, you just
it was a good time, dude.
It sounded hilarious.
You glitched out for me too. Yeah, it was a good time. I don't know how. I can't really talk too much about it, but I got to be in it as a little cameo, and it was kind of just like spur of the moment thing. Really got along with the lead singer, and he just thought this would be funny if they cut in the middle of the video to me standing on the front of a house and being like, "Hey guys, I know that I like what you're doing here, being creative, and all that shit, but can you just shut the fuck up and go to a park?" And then their line comes in the song.
That's dope.
It's a really good song. It's genuinely
really
good. It's not out. I don't think it's out yet. And it's coming out with the music
Classic.
video.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, they're good.
Fucking proud of you always for everything you do. Hope you know that. You have the utmost of support from your fucking friend James.
Dude, me too, bro. I've had a great. Oh, I forgot I had a mic. Dude, me too to you, bro. I didn't actually forget. You looked away while I was doing the actual bit. Yeah, bro, same. I mean, you're always fucking killing it. I love you, and you're so talented. And
get over it.
You know, James and I were talking, and we were, I was like, I want to link you up with the director that I was working with, Chris Greider, because he's doing shit, and you guys should work together.
100. 100.
What else, man?
Hold
What
on,
else,
dude.
dude.
We're getting a fucking call.
Are we getting a fucking call?
Damn it.
Come on. By who?
All right, hold on. Let me fucking put this shit
No problem. Oh, I took 2 allergy pills today, but like my eyes are still itchy. I itch them once, and then they're irritating and itchy for the rest of the day.
That's crazy. So, Kib, we have our first caller.
I'd love to hear it. Who's there? Knock, knock.
Hey, Kib, and hey, James. My name's Becca. Huge fan of you guys.
Nice, Becca. What's
wanted
up?
to say, Kib, much love on your song. It's incredible. It's constantly playing in my car. And James, even though you didn't add me back on Pokemon Go, it's okay, I guess, this time, a little offended, but
Wait, what
it's
did she
whatever.
say?
She said that you didn't add her back on Pose Munko, is what I heard. And maybe there was a word there that I misheard.
Hold
but
on,
that's what my brain
Becca, we're going to run this back real quick.
Hey, there's James, love you, kid.
Wait, a little bit more.
You back a little bit further back. Got back? Nope.
And James, even though you didn't add me back on Pokemon Go,
Pokemon Go.
it's okay, I guess, this time, a little offended.
It was
but
easy to
it's
hear
whatever.
this time.
I guess I just have two questions, one for each of you. Kib, I wanted to know if you could just go a little bit more into detail about your pea shivers, because my close friend, who's also a huge fan, he's the one who introduced me to his music. He always talks about it, and
It's a real thing.
was fangirling when you tweeted about it, because that is literally all he talks about. And my question for you, James, is what is your buddy in Pokemon Go? Yeah. Much love to you guys. Huge fan. Keep doing incredible things. And hope you guys make it to the East Coast sometime soon. All
Thank
right?
you, Becca. What a
Bye.
wonderful,
East Coast, Becca, thank
wonderful questions. I'm sorry that I didn't add you back on Pokemon Go. I think check again though, because I just accepted every friend request that I have, and it was so many.
Just now or?
No, like this morning or something.
Okay. So it wasn't after you heard this call earlier when you chose it this morning that you felt guilty and then did it?
Nope.
It wasn't because of that?
Not what happened.
Nope.
Go ahead, ask your fucking or answer your fucking question about pea shivers, man.
It's not answering a question about pea shivers. It's answering the mystery of pea shivers.
right.
Answer this, James. Do you get pea shivers?
Is it like the relief?
Literally? No, you literally get like shivers. Like, you ever gotten the shivers ever?
Yeah.
Where your body like just goes, woo.
Yeah.
That's the
But while
that
peeing.
happens when you're peeing.
But sometimes. So is
yeah.
it because like maybe you really have to pee and like the relief of it where it's like, oh fuck
I
yeah.
don't know why.
That sounds like it would be the only
No,
reason, man.
It can be. It's not the only reason, and it's a very common thing that happens, and sometimes it'll happen more
Totally.
frequently.
I'm
and
not
sometimes it
doubting
just
that. I've
won't happen for
experienced
2
it.
months. And it does feel somewhat like a peeing relief thing.
Yeah,
maybe.
I feel like that's
But
probably
when you think it's so normal, it's like something we don't think about as guys our whole lives until suddenly you're like, does everyone feel this? Do girls
Does
get pea
everybody shiver
shivers?
when they pee? Am I okay?
And so I just wanted. That's why I tweeted that out, because I feel very judged by the world
Don't.
about bringing that topic up, and I wanted to give some strength to, the idea that pea shivers happen and everyone should be proud of them.
Well, I agree, man. Yeah, whatever. The question for me, Becca, who's my buddy in Pokemon Go? Well, it was a Luxray.
Shakira.
But then I just switched it to Feebas. I already have a Milotic, but I switched it to Feebas to evolve into another Milotic because it's one of the challenges, and I forget the name of the challenge, but I have to evolve a Feebas. And in order to evolve a Feebas, you need 100 Feebas candies, and you have to walk with them as your buddy for 20 kilometers, which really sucks. So I'm doing that right
That's
now.
so cool. That is
Shut
so
up.
Cool.
We're getting another call.
Oh.
Kib and James, dude. What's up, boys?
What's up, playa?
What's up, play?
I have a question for both of you. For Kib, I really left the car running.
Thank you, dog.
I was wondering if you've ever taken vocal lessons or if you just naturally trained your voice, because it sounds really amazing. You have great breakup when you kind
You
of
do.
scream. I love it. And
So
for
sweet.
Jim's, Water Warriors was my favorite Sugar Pine 7 video, and I was wondering if you'd ever consider making dramatic narrative content on YouTube again, something like that. I think it's really unique. It would be nice to see more serious cinematic content like that. I think there's a lot of potential there. But anyway, I love you boys. I'm glad you're doing the pod still. And bye.
Wow. Love you too, player.
Bye. Dude,
Yeah.
go
Water
fucking for it.
Warrior.
That was so sweet.
That was really cool. I'm glad that you loved that episode. I'm glad that episode, I've heard, like, not to suck my own fucking asshole, but I've heard that that's a lot of people's favorite episode because I feel like
It's a
it
dope
was, you know, Acrasia happened, and then we did a couple more like little cinematic ones in season 2, but then that one was like the culmination of a storyline too that was cinematic. Like back when we used the cinematic stuff for just like the culmination of a storyline. You know what I mean? Which I think was really cool.
That was fun. I love that.
As far as like doing other narrative content on YouTube, I'm not sure. I've thought about it. I had this whole idea. I think I even talked about it on a pod. I had this whole idea for like a show that would be like a spinoff of Sugar Pine, but me, focus on me, and it would be like more scripted and cinematic, but I didn't do it. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know. I'm a little bit like
He doesn't know.
yeah, maybe I don't know. Yeah, but definitely like in general narrative content, 100%. I want to shoot a short film this summer. That's for show though.
That is for show, though.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm Kib. I'm Clay. You guys might know me as Kib or Clay from Wales.
Sure.
No, I have never taken vocal lessons. I really appreciate your compliment, and I'm glad you liked the song, man. I've just always loved music, and I kind of started singing in high school because they forced me to during our guitar class. And I was lucky enough to have a guitar class because I was a guitar player, and I loved playing guitar my whole life. And my dad played guitar and sung in a band, and so I always admired that. But yeah, I just started having to do it. Hey, like fucking brown-eyed girl and all that bullshit in high school. So I did that, and then I just kind of kept doing it. You know, I appreciate your compliment, my dude. I'm glad you like the song.
I love your voice.
Thank you, baby boy.
Thank you, baboon boy.
Thank you, turd burglar.
Uh-oh, another caller.
Okay.
What's up, my brothers?
It's
James,
Hussin.
I love you. I miss you. Clayton, your song's a bop. My question
Hussin!
this is like a heavy question right here. What fulfills you? Is it the work you guys do creatively, whether James is working on a set of a new movie they're working on, or Kib, it's your music, or is it relationships that you have with your significant others, or friendships, or familiar relationships? Like, what in life is the thing that gives you the most value?
Wow. Way to go deep, Huss.
Deep. Huss, I love it.
You want to go first since I
Sorry.
went first last time?
Sure, man.
Give me a chance to think.
For me, I would say truly that it's a balance of everything. You lack one thing, and you won't feel whole. It's like a piece of pizza. It's like one singular piece of pizza. It's like a pizza pie. Mm-hmm. It's got to all be there, for it to be whole. Truly, it needs to be like it's just everything. It really is everything. I love my relationships, and I love the lifestyle that you choose to be happy, and your career, and nature, and just literally everything for me. I need it all, and it needs to just, I don't know. Even if you have it all, sometimes you can feel not full if it's not right or whatever. But it's certainly, I certainly require a balance in my life.
100%. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. It's definitely a balance. Like, I don't think that there's just one thing that fulfills me, where it's like if I had this one thing and nothing else, I'd still be just as happy. Because life isn't that easy. Life's very complicated, and even like those things fluctuate. They change. You have ups and downs, ebbs and flows. But some of the
Eggs and
things, I
doughs,
mean, my relationship with Lauren, absolutely. Kind of just like the life that I've built, with her, and just my own things too. Like the life that you build as it goes along, it's a interesting thing. I love creating things, and lately I've really gotten back into just like learning things, like how to do things, whether it's like editing or After Effects, or like photography and editing photos and stuff like that. Just like things that I really like, but have never known how to do, or like haven't really gotten into doing. And like, so I've just been kind of diving into things with this like childlike curiosity and splendor, of just like, wow, this is a new thing. I'm just going to go in and like try to figure it out. And it's been really cool, and it's been helping like add to that momentum of creativity and work and stuff and inspiration that I was really fucking in a funk with.
James is back, baby.
Oh, I'm back, dude. I think I'm fully back, and I think, and like, you know, you understand what I'm saying when I say that, but like, yeah, I think I'm fucking back, dude. I feel so much better.
I think you're back, dude. James is back,
like,
baby.
Yeah, I'm fucking with it, man, and I feel that like the momentum ramping up. Yeah. So what fulfills me? Power.
Right. The gauntlet, the infinity gauntlet.
Yeah.
That's usually what fuels James, and nothing else. He needs all 4 infinity stones.
All 4.
4 or 5 of them.
He needs 4 or 5 of them.
He needs 4 or 5 of them, and that's fine, dude. You know what I mean?
But yeah, love you, Hassan, man. Thanks for the call. Thank you for the good question.
That was a beautiful question, man.
And we've got another caller.
There's a caller happening.
Yeah, we've got
right now.
2
There's been a
more,
caller.
and then we're going to wrap it up.
Whatever you need, man.
Hi, Kim and James. I'm a couple episodes behind on the podcast, so I don't know if a question like this has been asked yet, but I'm a college
Probably
senior,
has.
Graduating soonish, hopefully, if all goes according to plan. Planning to make some content, hopefully, in the future, do some writing and some creating, some acting and stuff like that.
Horny.
Given the state of the world right now, and also just in general, like the difficulty of breaking into this sort of medium, I was kind of curious, like if you guys had any advice for, you know, an up and comer who hopefully things will work out. Yeah, I guess that's all I have. That's thanks, and love you boys. Also, Kib, congrats on the song, love it.
Dude, people are loving that fucking song, man.
Thanks, bro.
So advice on how to break in to making content? I don't know. I think like,
Yeah.
I mean, from, you know, you did YouTube your whole life. I started it when we started Sugar Pine. So I don't think I have the best perspective because like, I mean, in all honesty, like the first thing that I worked on with YouTube took off, you know? So like, that's my perspective on it. So I don't know the grind of like starting from the bottom. Now we here, starting from the bottom. Now the whole team here, you know?
Yeah, James started from the top and kept it there.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
So like,
We'll answer. No, you. Dude,
So
no way. Go ahead.
I was going to say, so maybe you should give him some advice.
Dude, that's fucking delay. Yeah, man. If you build
Yeah,
it,
man.
they might
I don't
come.
know.
It's not what I said, dude. Dude, if ye build it, they might come. That is what you have to live by when you make this shit, dude. And I just made that fucking saying up based off of slightly less famous saying. But dude, it's exactly that. You gotta love it to the point where it's what you want to do. You have to believe in yourself. And that doesn't mean I'm gonna make it from this video. It just means it's not if, it's when I'll make it. And then you have to just keep making it, knowing or believing that it will.
And it's
Keep
baby
making-
steps.
It's baby
It's
steps,
like,
yeah.
you know, as you're starting out, don't get discouraged that you're not getting crazy views or anything.
Right.
You know, each video that you make will teach you something, will help you hone your craft, will make the next video better and better. So give it the time, you know what I mean? Like cultivate that skill and that creativity. But I think the most important thing is make something that you love and that you're proud of regardless of anyone else. Because if that's what's fueling you, then you're going to be fucking all engines, baby, going for it.
Yeah.
You know, like
What's interesting too with
not focusing
Go
on
ahead,
like,
go ahead.
oh, we have to make a certain amount of views and shit like that. Like one of the things that I think like, besides just the amount of content that we made that burnt us out, but just like focusing on, we have to hit these goals and stuff like that, you know, when
yeah,
our
totally.
later days in SB7, like that really kind of mind fucked us, you know, because we weren't like the fucking just a couple friends hanging out and having a good time wasn't like enough anymore. Even though it should have been and it could have been, but like it became something else. So we had this extra pressure on us, you know, and like different perspective on it that definitely I think stifled creativity. So don't let that happen.
Yeah.
It's easier said than done.
Oh yeah, I mean your own YouTube journey. Like there will be so many things that you can relate to. If it's YouTube, I'm just using YouTube as a platform that anyone can create any kind of content, whether it be YouTube style content or very mainstream style content. You can put that on YouTube and just have it be seen. It's the best place to just have shit be seen, like real content that you're making that you want people to see. You can put it on YouTube. But your journey with YouTube and releasing content is going to be different than everybody else's journey. And something I actually did in the beginning was very much so be in love with the YouTuber, the whole thing about being a YouTuber. I was in love with that. I romanticized the idea of being a YouTuber, not actually the content I was making. I loved the idea of being a YouTuber and making content for fans. And growing that and having lots of subscribers and having success and making content for people, regardless of whatever the fuck the content was. So for years, I was.
So you were in it for the wrong reasons.
No, because YouTube in
No,
its.
I'm
Oh,
playing,
I thought
I'm
you were
playing.
being serious. Shit, that joke really did fly over.
Fuck.
That really did fly over my head. It did. But dude, anyways, what I'm saying is like, there's a world where you can enjoy the hustle of it. Because I did know many people in the same lane back then, back in like 2010, 11, around there. Like there was a whole community of people who just loved being YouTubers and looking for the next trend and how to incorporate that into a video style that they liked. And you enjoyed making a video because you were excited that people were going to see it and you were going to get views on it. You were going to get likes on it and your channel would grow and you would make money on it.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I mean? Like that was a really fun, wild, wild west time of YouTube. And obviously it's not the same, but my whole point is you can like whatever you like about it, but just make sure you like what you're doing, regardless of what it is. Like if you're enjoying doing it, you're going to be more successful at it. You're going to care about it more, put more work into it and, find success easier.
100%, but we're rooting for you, man.
But we're running out of time, man. So we gotta.
Yeah, but
we
we
can't really answer your question.
And we got our last caller up here.
James and Kib, how's it going? This
Hey!
is Miss Sharp. Fuck, Kristen. Fuck.
Oh, it's the Sharp Mart.
Anyways, just checking in, listening to the stream right now.
A promotion in itself, and that's why I said what I said. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but
What am I talking about there?
love the pods, reunited me with a friend, good things. You're doing good things, boys. But I'm just looking for some advice on how to find friends in college with my sense of humor. Majoring in social work and they are not there. And in COVID it's really hard, but just like in general, where should I look? Thanks, boys. Love the pod.
Thank you.
The Sharp Mart. Thank you.
Hey
dude.
guys, this is
Love the
Sharp.
Sharp Mart.
I mean, hey guys, I just
I think
sharded.
it's Miss Sharp Mart.
Miss Sharp
Do you know
Mart?
the username Miss Sharp Mart? Yeah.
No.
She's in the streams all
That's
the time.
so
Miss Sharp
funny. I
Mart's
love
great.
that username.
Yeah. Miss Sharp.
I thought, hey
So
guys, I
good,
just
too.
sharded.
Hey guys, I just sharded and farted. What was it? What was the question?
How to make
I was
friends.
like, we're running out of time.
Oh, just cut.
Can you see me?
How to make friends
how to
in
make friends.
college.
You would have
with-
have the most advice on that.
because I went to college. Yeah,
right because you went
I
to
made
college.
so many friends in college
Barely.
and lost so many friends in college.
So you don't want his advice, really. All of the friends he made in college, he no longer speaks to.
I mean, honestly, dude, it's like it seems like it's the toughest time to be in college right now. Like,
Why?
I feel for I feel for everybody who's like, freshman year, first year of college in fucking COVID, like that must suck. And I'm sorry that this is like your first experience in the real world, you know?
I mean, college isn't really the real world.
It's getting there. It's a step. It's a step. I would say freshman year is like still coddles you a little bit, but then, you know, once you move out of the dorms, once you get your own place in whatever city you're in and stuff like that, like it gets more real. It's a good like gradual progression throughout your 4 years in college, or more, or less, that kind of ushers you into the real world. But I would say, and sorry if these are like basic ass answers and like you're like, James, I've already fucking tried all this and it's not working.
Facebook.
No, I was gonna say like, I don't know if you're in the dorms, but I mean, you know, people in your dorms. That's how I met all of my closest friends, at least when college started. Like my dorm was it was a co-ed dorm, but the first floor was split into two sides, male and female. And so we were like all guys on my side. Yeah, it was fucking hot, dude. We were all showering and shit. And like,
yeah, just start knocking on doors.
Honestly, like
friends?
That's what I fucking did the first night of college. Me and some
you
guys
dork.
I met, we fucking went through the entire dorm and just knocked on doors and we're like, yo, we're trying to like go drink and hang out. Come with us. In the most like arrogantly outgoing way. No, dude, like hella people came with us. Because it was just like,
but how did it? What if people are like, no, you're just like, all right.
Yeah.
Next one. Fuck it,
exactly.
Right? That's true. How else are you going to meet the ones that say yes if you don't go through the ones that say no?
Exactly, man. I think that's a Bible verse.
Wow. Yeah. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John all wish they could have come up with that, actually.
But anyways, enough about me. Back to you. Yeah, like literally, I mean, I don't know if it's even, I don't know what college is like, man, in COVID. And that sucks. I don't know if you can even go, or if it's like okay to go around the dorm and like, hey, you know, it's tough, but you really kind of have to try to like get out of your shell. You know, I don't know if you're a very like outgoing or charismatic person, but like you got to like make that effort, you know, to do that. 'Cause it pays off. And then you get that reward of being like that. You're like, oh, you know, being more outgoing and stuff helps. And it leads to at least like those initial conversations that lead to relationships, you know? So I would say try to do that. Like you said that in your major, other people don't have the same sense of humor. Yeah, I mean, I think you'll find people. It's just give it time too, because you can't rush like, you know, good, strong friendships.
Totally.
Even though me and Kim fell in love
really
right
annoying.
away.
We did fall in love right away, honestly. But I can agree because I'm a really nice. I try to be a nice person to everyone, and it can be so fucking annoying to like meet new people or friends of friends and stuff like that, and they just aren't biting, and you're just like, come on, like, does it fucking feel good?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, so I get that, especially if you're in college and you're trying to make new friends. It's like you're, you know, being yourself, and people are not biting on it, and you're like, fuck, come on. Give me something here.
Yeah.
James knows what I'm talking about, man. People fucking hate him.
Yeah.
Dude, people fucking hate James, man. Dude, yeah, I mean, Miss Sharpmart, it's like, I wish there was like a Discord or something for your college where people just hung out. Imagine if there were like these just Discord chats where you could just pop in.
There's gotta
whoever
be.
from that school or a dorm, a Discord for the dorm where people just hang out.
Yeah.
Because that's where you could meet people, and then you can go do this, meet people and play Dungeons and Dragons, and you guys can meet up and get COVID tests together.
And play Dungeons and Dragons.
Play Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be some new way of congregating without being together physically in college for people not to lose their minds. You need to be able to socialize or you're going to go crazy. That's something I really love about streaming, which is like not really socializing in person or anything, but it very much keeps me a little bit sane because I'm communicating and speaking with so many people that like you need that.
100%.
Whether it be text or voice or whatever, you need stimulation or your brain's going to just rot, you know?
Yeah, the isolation is getting to everyone. Like, and it's a very unnatural thing. Like isolation, we're social creatures, you know, like even if you're less social or you feel like you're not social, you still are. Like it's wired into you. You need to have that human interaction. So I totally get that. And maybe like if anyone's listening, and is also in college and is maybe in a similar situation or has some advice, leave it in the comments. You know, my goal is to find you 100 friends by next night.
My goal is to make you $100,000 by midnight tonight, or I'm dead.
Or I'm fucking dead.
Or I'm fucking dead.
But yeah, Shardy McSharpmart, we wish you the best.
Easy, man.
Good luck
Miss
with all
Sharpmart.
that, Miss Sharpmart. We wish you luck with all that. And we thank you for calling in and being our loyal follower.
Agreed. Miss Sharpmart, thank you for calling in. Thank you for being there.
Thank you.
I'll see you on the streams, gang.
Thanks to everyone who called in. We love you. We love hearing from you and getting your questions and
Love
just
you more.
talk about shit. We love you equally.
Love you a little bit more.
50-50, baby. That equals 100.
Let's just split it down the middle, 60-40. I have 60, you do 40.
But cool. Thank you so much to our sponsors, BetterHelp and Gabby. Thank you to this Bang Energy that made me fucking zooted. I wouldn't have gotten
to
it
this Game
without
Fuel.
you.
Yeah, you really wouldn't have.
Yo, guess who's on the pod next week?
George Washington.
James Willems.
Basically the same dude.
Basic.
Basically the same dude. Dude, I can't wait
I know,
to
I'm
chat with our
stoked,
boy,
man.
dude.
Yeah, we got
been a
James
hot
Willem
minute.
on the pod next week. So if you have any questions, you know, specifically for James or for the gang, hit us up at beyondthepinemail@gmail.com. Send us an audio message so we can play that shit on the pod.
Yeah.
And we love you. Have
Do
a
it or
wonderful
die.
week. Do it or die. Do it or don't
Okay.
die.
Yeah. Awesome. Make sure, guys, I got a new song coming out.
Make
in
sure,
April.
guys, make sure I have a new song coming out.
Make sure I have a new song coming out in April. So let's
That's
all
dope.
get very excited.
Yeah,
Let's all
bro.
get very excited.
I got some stuff
Bye, bye,
I'm
bye,
going to
bye,
be
bye.
announcing and talking about soon too. So
Let's go.
I'm stoked.
Love you guys. Go
Goodbye,
stream
everyone. Go stream Kib's
debut
song.
single. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Good day.